3. Let's hope I win it, because Sadie presenting the award, so that would be...
That would be poetic.
Oh, it would just be so lovely, you know? But anyway, I'm very humbling to be a part of that. Got loads of incredible projects going on, same clients that I've been working with for years, lots of new things coming in, things I can't talk about because I'm under confidentiality, but some big artists that you're going to love when it comes out. So
I look forward to hearing about that. And I was just asking earlier when the video stopped about the product, how you deliver the product, because it used to be just CDs, well, vinyl and CD, but now you're probably doing lots of...
Yeah, don't even go there. That's the bone of contention for me at the moment. We're delivering
stuff for iTunes.
We're delivering master for iTunes. Yes, I'm part of that whole initiative, which is great. I love it. I love the fact that record companies are asking for it. You know, it means it's helping us with better sounding music that's going to go to codecs. My bone of contention is delivering WAV files. I did a whole panel at the AES explaining how they can be manipulated by people inside record labels that don't understand what they're using, and the fact that even if I do a folder with a MD5 checksum, it's not really helping because they drop that side of it and send it to digital distribution. I'm very down on digital distribution. A lot of the smaller ones will take my 24-bit files and drop the bits to 16-bit to be able to make their codec. So I'm ranting.
Hanging offence, really.
Yeah, no, I'm ranting a lot at the moment, so I need a lot of help. We're chatting a lot, been chatting a lot to Steve about, you know, what we can do, if there's anything possible that we can do to make it a bit safer.
We should talk to Warren from Universal. I'm sure you know the guys from Universal.
Yeah, I know. I don't know Warren because he came in after my discussions with them, but yeah, we just met and just had a chat.
Well, they've been doing a lot on high-resolution formats. And, I'm not sure. Well, I suppose it must be for download. It must be for download.
Yeah, no, I'm doing a lot of high-res. Most of my clients are asking for high-res now.
Yeah.
That is, everyone's gone that way. Been doing a lot of education with producers on that as well.
I've been hearing a lot this week about high-res formats from the Grammy party and the Village Studios. Neil Young was banging on about that, and I thoroughly agree with everything he says. You know?
Well, we've got streaming high-res now. We've got, you know, sort of platforms out there that we're getting asked to deliver to for streaming high-res.
So we want to maintain that all the way through.
All the way through.
To the listener, and not have, you know, daft digital distribution people chopping bits.
Well, exactly. This is a big problem. Before I gave the panel discussion at the AES, I spoke to all our distributors, quite a few of the big ones I spoke to in Europe, and some of the smaller guys, and it's quite terrifying what they do and don't know about what we're capable of delivering them. So it is something that, yeah, we should talk a lot more about. You know?
And the CES is making a big deal about it from the consumer side this year, and they're talking about high-resolution formats being a big growth area in consumer electronics business for next year. You know, so they're talking about the.
But it's right from us. I mean, as master engineers, we see it right at the beginning. That's the thing, and we're being asked for it. I've been being asked for it for nearly 2 years now. I've been working high-res.
Well, it's not bad. We were quite slow on the uptake with 96K.
I think people didn't realise, did they?
1993, we refused to do it, and we didn't do it until 1997. It's only taken until now.
What, for the consumers to catch up? I love it, but it's true. But yeah, no, I've been delivering it for a while now. You know, a lot of people have been archiving to higher reses as well, DSD. So, you know, it's good, it's great. At least we're getting better.
Have you had people asking you for DSD?
Yes.
What do you do to deliver that at the moment?
Whatever they want, you know. We'll deliver every format, working off DSD as well, which is a bit of a strange one.
How do you do the conversion if that's what you're doing?
What do you mean, how do I do
How do you deliver a DSD? If you've got a source and you've mastered it,
Yeah.
and they might say to you, can I have it in 44.1 and 96 and I want DSD as well?
Yeah, Chris does it.
Chris does it. Good answer. Good answer.
He's my, engineer. That's what he does. He does, all the formats for me. He's my assistant engineer. He does it all, I walk in and use my ears and job done. I cut the vinyl. He does the rest of it.
You do the difficult bit.
Yeah. It is at the moment. Especially with the manufacturers, I'm having a lot of problems, a lot of problems.
Is that still very buoyant? I mean, it was last year.
It is really buoyant. That's the thing. But the problem is we don't have as many manufacturers as we did years ago, and all the manufacturers have set up cutting rooms.
Yeah.
So what happens is, if it goes wrong, they blame us and then try and hustle the client to recut it with them. But you have clients that want lacquer rather than copper, and they want to cut it onto copper. So it's like, what do you do? And what happens is the client sits in the middle. I've got one at the moment where another 2 cutting engineers have been asked to look over the TPs, competitors of mine, and they've both turned around and said, it's the pressing, it's not the cutting. And they're expecting me to recut for nothing, but it's not my problem, it's a pressing problem. And I don't see why I should be out of pocket.
Absolutely.
Up to 300, 400 pounds when it's not my fault. I've done a good cut.
It's often a problem, isn't it, in those sort of relationships where there's a technical service that's being delivered and the customer doesn't actually understand what they're buying, the technology.
And I reckon, probably about half, if not more, of what I send out to pressing plants comes back and the pressings are awful. But because there's not that many pressing plants, I suppose there's not much competition, so they can be a bit complacent. That's the problem when we don't have healthy competition, isn't it?
Yeah, that's a problem, because that's a really tough process, requiring sort of absolutely clean conditions and everything to be perfectly maintained and so on. If you don't get that 100% right.
No, I had a great one where the factory came back and said, oh, there's a problem with your cut because of horns. Well, every lacquer has horns and they have to dehorn it. So I have no idea what they were talking about. And when I tried to get technical with them, they just shut down on me. And you just realise that actually they're not as technical.
They don't know what they're talking about. Frustrating.
Yeah.